This video by the Oakwood Science Department is to offer scheduling insights and to go over our course offerings. The state of Ohio graduation requirements state that students must earn 3 units of science, including a physical science credit, a life science credit, and an advanced science credit. Students are required to take the end-of-course biology exam upon completion of their biology coursework. If a student is working towards the academic honors diploma, those students must earn 4 units of science credits to include the physical science credit, a life science credit, and 2 advanced science credits. The science department strongly encourages our students to take advantage of the many course offerings and take those 4 units of science so that they're better prepared for their futures. Let's take a look at the science pathways, or the progressions that you can take through the science department. So we have a freshman-sophomore year focus. The focus of the freshman and sophomore year is to meet both the physical science and the life science graduation credits requirement for the state of Ohio. And we have 2 different pathways that allow you to meet those graduation requirements. The first pathway has freshmen take physical science to earn their physical science credit, and then sophomore year take biology to earn their life science credit. At the end of their sophomore year, they would sit for the biology end-of-course exam. The other pathway has freshmen entering high school taking biology, earning that life science credit, again sitting for the end-of-course exam in the spring of their freshman year. Then, as sophomores, they would move on to chemistry to earn their physical science credit. Both of these pathways meet the state graduation credit requirement of obtaining a physical science as well as a life science credit. Here's some things to remember about the pathways and about choosing the pathway. Both pathways are college prep pathways. Let me say that one more time. Both pathways are college prep pathways. It is recommended that students choosing the biology pathway as a freshman have completed Algebra 1 in junior high. We have found that it is hard for students to try to learn math while they're sitting and applying that math in a science course. So with the progression of biology getting you to some of the upper classes faster, it is important that we make sure that your math keeps up with the science that you're trying to take. So it is strongly recommended that students that are going into the biology pathway as a freshman have completed that Algebra 1 in junior high. Our next suggestion is to map out your science courses through your senior year. So no matter where you are, if you're an 8th grader coming into high school, or if you're a sophomore or junior, what are you thinking about taking as you move through high school? What this does for you is allows you to make sure that, hey, if this is my goal, I have the prereqs to get to the course that I really want to take in my junior or senior year. So look at the big picture. Don't just focus on this current year, but where are you trying to go and how are you going to get there and meet those graduation requirements? And lastly, make the choice that is best for you and your interests. You may not be a science person, and that is totally okay. Physical science pathway as a freshman, so physical science, bio, and then exploring all of the advanced sciences, there's many choices for you that fulfill those graduation requirements. Somebody that is all in for science may want to start in that biology pathway because it allows you to get to some of those upper level courses more quickly. Again, neither pathway, there's not a right or a wrong. It's really about figuring out what's best for you, your interests, and where you want to go in your future. So now that we've looked at the physical science and life science graduation requirements, now it's time to start looking at all of those advanced science credits that we offer. So now it's time to dig into the course offerings once you get into your junior, senior year. So some of our year-long courses are chemistry. So if you were a student that did physical science and biology pathways, you could take chemistry as a junior to meet that advanced science requirement. Either pathway can go into physics, and either pathway can take anatomy or physiology. Just note that chemistry is a prerequisite to take the anatomy and physiology course. We do offer 3 advanced placement courses within the department: AP Biology, AP Chemistry, and AP Physics. All of these require courses to enroll into the AP level. So all will require AP Bio requires biology and chemistry. Chemistry requires that you have taken our regular chemistry course, and physics requires that you have taken the regular physics course and that you are doing a co-requisite of AP Calc, either AB or BC AP Calculus. So super important to make sure that you've met the prereqs in order to enroll in any of our AP program. All of our AP programs do have summer work or summer classes, and all utilize what's called 0 period or the lunch hour to complete lab sessions. Those will depend on what period you're scheduled into the course. There are also a number of semester course offerings. Each of these earn a half credit, and you can mix and match any of these courses in order to earn a full year or a full advanced science credit. We have a lot of students that will take these while they're taking year-long courses in their junior or senior year, and a lot of these are just personal interest in the topics at hand. So we do offer a semester biotech course, a botany course, a geology course, Forensics 1, and if you complete Forensics 1, Forensics 2 course, and we also have an organic chemistry semester course that you could choose from. Also, don't forget about our amazing engineering offerings. We have 4 courses in the engineering program. We offer 3 of those courses every year. Introduction to Engineering doesn't count as an advanced science credit. It does earn you an elective credit, but that is kind of the baseline engineering class. And then from there, you could take Principles of Engineering, which can be a year-long course, or you may choose to split that into a semester course and take either of the semesters making up the year-long course. And then next year in 26-27, we are offering our aerospace engineering program. Civil engineering is not offered next year, but it will be offered again in years 27-28. So don't forget to refer to the program of study. So we have our course descriptions that include all the prerequisites or co-requisites. That is found on page 21 through 26 of the program of study, as well as a course flow chart, which is on page 40 of the program of study. So really dig into this, start looking, mapping out where you are, where you want to go. Again, this is the physical science bio, so physical science as a freshman, and then biology. You can take anything below here as long as you meet those prereqs for those courses. If you start biology as a freshman, you can go chemistry. Kind of a traditional sequence is then to take physics. But you don't have to take physics as a junior. You could, again, drop down and take anything below this line. So either of those pathways, again, it's about finding what's the best fit for you. Both of those pathways through the sophomore year get you your physical science and your life science credit that you need for graduation. And then it opens up to a really wide array of electives to try to meet all of your interests. So make sure you talk to your teacher about what course would be the best fit for you. Show them what you want to do through high school, what classes you're trying to get to, and they can always help assist in making sure that you are lining yourself up for success.